What is up, guys? Welcome to my second Magic the Gathering EDH stream. I am super excited for this stream. I got a game loaded up right now. I'm waiting for, no, I guess the full 3 right now. I had somebody join and leave in order to start into this game of EDH. I have a brand new commander that I have built this week that I am super, super excited about. Frankly, it's one that I think is severely underplayed. It's not one that we see a lot of. And that is my friend Ben here. Ben Aki Hermit. Ben has a very unique ability where he can tap to actually deal damage based off of the amount of mountains you have to an attacking creature. So this deck is going to be built a lot around things like Brash Taunter, Stuffy Doll, things that allow you to deal damage to your creatures while simultaneously hitting the opponents in the face. So this should be a really interesting build. I've won one game with it and I've lost another, so 50-50, we'll roll the dice. I have 2 individuals in my group right now. We're waiting for 1 more. Also, be sure to stay tuned. At some point during this stream, I will release a free code for you to put into your Magic the Gathering arena online. That will reward you with some packs. So if you like packs and they're free, then be sure to stick around for the stream and be the first to put in that code. All right, we need 1 more here. Let's see what these guys are up to, shall we? How's it going, guys? Oh, it helps if I unmute. How's it going, guys?
Yo.
Let me just pop in my commander here. Perfect. Who are we playing tonight, guys?
All depends on what the lobby's playing.
Oh, yeah. Just gotta read the room.
And if we get a 4th.
Yeah, I'm sure we will soon. Sometimes I know Tuesdays seem to be a bit lackluster for SpellTable. So we're waiting right now. Last week I played my basically Gruul Spellslinger Wart the Raid Mother. I absolutely love that commander. That's something that I don't mind bringing out, but my guess is I put the lobby as a bit of a less power level, so it should be a little not too overpowered. Like we're not going to see a turn 3 or turn 4 win here. But my guess is we're probably going to see some popular commanders. So let's see if we can keep these guys on their toes and keep them guessing as to what my deck's really about. Still waiting on 1 more. Feel free to light it up in the chat too, guys. Say hey. I'll say hey. In the meantime, I'll just flip these guys' screens. Flip it. Oh, did I lose him? He disappeared. Oh no. I always hate having to wait for this. You can always restart it and resend the room. Like this guy left. So now we're down to 1. So I might just restart the room and see what's up. See what's happening. Mookie, I'm just going to reset the room here if that's all right. Oh, no, AJ came back. Never mind. We're good.
This lobby's bugged. It says that
It says we have 4?
people in it when I'm not in here.
Okay, all good. I'll just remake the room.
Yeah, that's why you're not getting a 4th.
Yeah, all good. I'll remake the room and we'll be good to go. So yeah, sometimes you can run into that where where the actual site that we use, SpellTable, which is put out by Magic the Gathering, which is super cool. Like Wizards of the Coast, the developers of it. It just sort of it can bug out sometimes. Sometimes the cards won't scan. Sometimes it'll say there's 4 players when there's really only 3. So it can get a little odd. Hey, Mookie. Hey, there we go. Perfect. So now we got a full 4 stack. We are ready to play. Let's keep these guys guessing.
All right, what kind of game do you guys want to have here?
I'm looking for
Preferably a fair one, short on bullshit.
That's fair. I like Mizik's replica rider, man. That's a cool commander I've been looking at building here.
It's so dirtly, and honestly, I don't think very good at all, but it's fun.
I'll play a kind of crazy politics deck that has a lot of interaction with the table. It's new.
Sure.
Just from New Capenna.
Politics it is.
It's a fun deck.
Something that I really like about this format.
So it's fun for everyone.
Here, let me just.
Oh,
Somebody that I really like about this particular style of playing is that everybody likes to have a conversation before, just to see where everybody's at. Do they want the game to be complicated? Do they want it to drag on long? Sort of what can each person expect from your deck, so that nobody ends up walking away angry. So it's a pretty inclusive thing, which I find is pretty rad. Yeah, I'm running Ben here. Ooh, Grist, give me that bug tribal.
Yeah, buddy.
Dude, I love that. I had a Grist deck and it broke my heart. I took it apart to build a Chatterfang deck.
Ew.
But
Next up, you know.
Fucking hate that commander.
oh, I love him, man. There's nothing worse than getting destroyed by squirrels.
I hate when people just sit there and they have like 1,000 squirrels and like they could just fling them all at someone and kill them. And they always play the same, like, so what are you going to do? You're just going to kill someone? Like, no, if you attack me, I'll swing them at you. I'm like, what are you going to do? I'm just going to wait till I have enough to kill all 3 of you at the same time. Oh, okay.
I'm going to wait till I drop Lydia's Plunderer and kill everybody.
Yeah.
So I just attack. I just opt to attack them anyways to see if they'll just kill me. Like, well, I'm gonna kill you if you do that. I'm like, okay, I want to get out of this game.
Get me out.
They
basically
sit with an Aether Hub down big enough to blow you up. It's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna force you to use it.
Yeah, like I'd rather just get out of the game at that point.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you run that new bug commander from Jumpstart?
No, the Zask. I would
Yeah.
like to get him at some point. I'm waiting to see if he goes down or if
Yeah,
he's gonna stay up.
I was
Is he
hoping that it was gonna
expensive?
drop. It's like what,
Yeah.
It's
$7?
not expensive, but everything I play is pretty budget. So if it's like
Yeah.
a $10 card, it's like, eh.
It's pretty pricey for a bug.
Yeah,
I think
well,
it's
it's a
like-
bug commander.
It's like $6 to $8, I think.
yeah,
Did you
it's like
see the new Phyrexia stuff they
Yeah, man,
announced
it's
today? Like
nuts.
some of the like
We're getting
ridiculous.
a new card type.
Some of the what?
Some of
Did you
the
see
Phyrexia.
1-drop white bug commander?
Huh. Weird.
Also the
He's
planeswalkers.
1 white
I
mana
find-
to play, and he's like an infect thing, and he just keeps making a bunch of little swarm things, and they're poison counters, and they can't block. It's just a 1/1. They can't block, and it's a 1-drop commander. It's like a little white skitter like infect creature, and it deals a poison counter whenever it hits, and it just keeps making more. So it's like overwhelming, but it's a 1-drop white commander.
So right now I'm sitting on 4 lands in my hand. I'm really thinking I have a 3-drop. I don't like the idea of having to go a bunch of turns without playing. I might mulligan this one, though I could play to draw Ben. I don't love the look at this. Cool. Guys, once you grab a hand, which it kind of looks like everyone has, I'm just going to hit random 3 times here if that's cool for the order. Sick. 1, 2, and the last one here will be 3. There you are.
Everyone ready to start then?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Alright, so we'll draw. We'll play turn 1 underneath the Vastwood. Tapped, and I will pass.
I'll play an island and I'll pass.
Cool. I will draw. I'll play a mountain, and I will also pass.
Okay. Draw. Play Terramorphic Expanse and sack it for a basic and pass.
Okay, we'll tap. Let's draw some more
What
land.
am I missing?
I've got a lot of cards in my
Tap
hand that
1
let me
green for a
duplicate
caustic
things.
Caterpillar and pass.
So I'm pretty excited
Cool.
to
Play
start
an Evolving
copying
Wild, so
copies
second
and
for
just
I'll pass.
flying with it. All right. I will draw. I will play a Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle, and I will pass.
My turn.
So one of my favorite things about this card is that based off of the amount of mountains that you play after you have 5 mountains,
Myriad
every time you play
Landscape,
one,
tapped and pass.
you end up being able to do 3 damage to a target creature or player.
Draw. Let's play a
You like hit people
swamp.
in
I'm
the
gonna
face.
pay
And
3
I got a lot of cards that
for
can
grist.
duplicate that or double that.
I will go ahead
Can hit that bug
and
commander too.
upticker
Big
1.
old bug guy right there.
Make a bug. Millikar, if it's a bug, it goes again.
Mhm.
It is a bug. It's a blister beetle. So I will get a second bug. Flip again. It is a land. I will go ahead and pass.
1 tap. Draw. We'll play Command Tower. And I'll pay 3. I'll just cast a light up the stage. I'll X out the top 2 until the end of my next turn. I can play them.
Cool.
Passionate Archaeologist and Vigilant Lighthouse.
All right.
Not faster.
On tap. I'll draw.
Is it chained to the rock? Is that what that is?
Passionate Archaeologist and Desolate Lighthouse.
Oh, looked like the chain to the rock card. I was like, I've never seen anyone play that in a long time.
Yeah, Chair the Rock's still good. But it'd be a little weird, is it?
Caustic Caterpillar a 2/2 or is it a 1/1?
So
It is a 1/1.
Okay. I'm going to tap 3 to Jaya's Inferno. I'm gonna do 1 damage to 3 targets and do it to all the bugs.
Control a legendary creature.
Ah! Yeah, I don't control a legendary creature, you're right. Cast a legendary source only. My land's not legendary, is it? Shoot! Never mind. Then I'll pop down a human shaman here as a 0/1 with haste. When it attacks, I can copy a non-target or non-legend creature. I'll pass.
Tap.
Whiff.
No. I'll play Opal Palace.
I can
Tap
only
3.
cast it if I control a
Play
legendary, so I'm
Simic
gonna have to
Rocket
wait.
and pass.
All right. Well, I was debating who to swing at, so now I know who.
And now you know.
So let's go Forest. We'll tap 4 for a Toski Bearer of Secrets.
Mm-hmm.
I will go to combat. I will send 3 at Scraps.
Yep. I will take it all. I'll let you draw those 3 cards.
1, 2, and 3. I will then go ahead. Okay, I'll go ahead and uptick Grist. I'll make a bug. I'll mill a card. Is another land. I will pass, and I might have to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do need to discard 1. Let's
So this guy's
discard
got a Toski,
a Forest,
which is
'cause
a
I have enough land.
squirrel that basically
Oh,
allows
what-
you to draw
draw.
cards based off of how many creatures you have attacking.
Desolate Lighthouse.
So
I'll tap 3
he
for
just hit me with
Commander
3
Sphere.
bugs, and so he got
I'll
to
pay
draw
2 for Passionate
3
Archaeologist.
cards off of that.
I'll
So
pass turn.
not great. All right, untap, draw. I'll play Mountain. I'll tap 4 to bring out Ben. And I will pass.
Play Yavimaya Coast.
Soon I'll be able to actually get into my Valakut here and actually start doing some
I'll
damage.
tap Myriad Landscape to tap Opal
Should be
Palace
sweet.
for a color. My commander's identity. If I spend it to cast, my commander enters with an additional +1/+1 counter for each time it's made.
Just that Toski being indestructible. The fact that that guy's indestructible makes it so hard to get rid of. Can't be countered. It's indestructible, so you got to play something that exiles it, like a Swords to Plowshare or something like that. Yeah, makes it really hard. This guy's got stacks of bugs. Look at that.
Let's go ahead and go green, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Go 1, 2, 3. For a Realm Walker, I'm going to name Insects, so I can look at the top of my library. I can play Insects off
Cast
the
them.
top.
So now he can look and he can target his Planeswalker's ability so that he knows if he's going to mill into a bug or not.
Ahead.
And that will allow him to actually create more bugs, and then he can keep doing it and repeating it.
Combat as I have to. At least with Toski. So you got what? Is that your commander that's out over there? Crow's Country.
Are you talking to me, Mookie? Or
no, him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 at Adric.
Okay.
You
At least he's
rue
spreading
day.
the love. He could have hit me for 4,
I
and
hope to.
I probably wouldn't have blocked it. Yeah.
All right,
rough
and then
go.
I will draw 4 off the Toski. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna check the top with the Realm Walker. Man, it keeps putting things on top I want to draw.
So I have some removal in my hand.
Um,
It'd be good to get rid of something. Really, the removal that I have is only for blue spells, so I can destroy some of
let's
like
down to
somebody's blue.
grist to 4.
I just don't love.
Sack a bug. Dross and
I love these
Graps.
bugs.
What is he? He's got a counter on it.
It's a 3/5.
What's the dice on it though?
A +1/+1 counter.
Oh, it's
He's
just +1/+1.
he's a 2/4, but he's a 3/5 right now.
Gotcha. Okay. Dross and Graps.
Yep.
Whose commander should I kill? Make your arguments.
Neither, because it's like turn 4.
Okay.
That's fair. Honestly, I would say go ahead. You can take mine out if you want. He's just a lowly 1/1, but I mean, this he's gonna get more out of my more.
No,
out
I'm
of
gonna
him
do
than
Dross
mine.
because he didn't do a very good argument.
Yeah, that's fair.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay.
8,
Like I can't really do
9.
anything until the next turn swings around, anyways.
I gotta discard 3, so we're gonna go 1.
I would have given you something good next turn. I could have given you 3 cards to draw.
Let's get rid of Swamp. 6, 7, 8. One more.
So we can do
Let's get
3
rid
damage to
of
3 targets, so I could hit some bugs, or I could hit that Realm
No,
Walker
go ahead and pass.
and hit Grist down a little bit.
Tap,
Not too sure if that's the move though.
Well, that's pretty good. I will
Be an
pay
attacking
green
creature.
red, and I'll play an expressive iteration. So I'll
I
look at the
could
top
kill
3,
Grist.
put 1 into my hand, 1 on the bottom, and 1 and 2.
Grist,
turn.
Caterpillar, Realm Walker for 3.
Let's say
Ben
Mountain
swings
for
in for
turn,
1 at Grist and kills him, maybe.
Discard into my hand. Other
That
on
might be the
bottom.
move.
So I will play my Mountain for turn from exile. Shocker.
All right.
I will pay a red.
Okay. Welcome those of you to the stream. Feel free to light up this chat. Good to see people here. Keep in mind, I am giving away a free code to the MTG Arena
And I'll play a
tonight.
Blasphemous Act.
Oh, awesome.
Already?
Perfect.
There's a lot of insects, and they each draw a card.
I will respond by paying 2, sacking my beetle to blow up your enchantment thing you've got there.
Sure.
Then these will die. Toski.
So
will
Blasphemous
not.
Act is a board clear
I will then
that
pay
costs
2
less
for
based off of the
Capture
amount of
Diamond.
things that are out there. So my guys are going to die. Okay, my turn. All right. I will untap. I will draw. I'll play a mountain. I will tap 2 for an Endless Atlas. I will tap 2 to tap the Endless Atlas and draw a card. I can activate it only if I control lands with the same name. Or 3 lands, and I do, so I'll draw a card. And I'll pass. I love that I have a draw engine going now. This Valakut is going to start popping after next turn. So, yeah. When it enters the battlefield under your control, you control at least 5 other mountains. So, shoot. This won't count next turn. It's got to be 1 more turn. Unless I played a Blood Moon. And that would let it rip. For those of you watching, feel free to take a look on my page. I have a Moxfield deck list of this. Couple of cards have changed, but for the most part, it's near and dear to what I'm playing right now.
4.
I've won
Play
1,
Fathom
and I've
Mage.
lost 1 with it, so it's a pretty even deck.
It's a 1/1. Evolve. Whenever a 1/1 counter is placed on it, I draw a card, and if a creature with greater power ETBs on my field, I put a counter on.
Okay.
That's all I can do. I'll pass.
That Blasphemous Act really slowed down the pace of the game. That guy cleared it all, which was awesome.
Draw. I'm going to pay 1, 2 for an Idol of Oblivion. Whenever I make a token, I can tap it to draw a card. I can pay 8 or something to make it 10/10, but it's there to draw cards.
Yeah, it's a good card.
All right, I will go ahead and uptick Grist. I will make a bug. I will mill a card. It is a land. I will play land for turn, which is Mortuary Mire. When it enters the battlefield, I may put target creature card from my graveyard on top of my library. I am going to pick the Realm Walker.
Okay.
I'm going to put him
See
on
if I can
top.
start
I'm going to tap the idol because I made a
hitting
token
these
and
guys.
draw the card. And I will go 1, 2, 3 for a Hornet Nest.
That's a good
I
card,
have to
too.
attack with Toski, so I'll poke Tom for 1 to draw a card.
So basically, Hornet's Nest is going to be a blocker as a defender, and you want to defend
7,
against
and
something
I
massive because
pass.
based off the amount of damage that it takes, it's going to create that many 1/1 bugs. So this guy's going nuts for bugs.
Let's see if we can do that. Well, yeah, I suppose I missed that.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, pay 5 for Mizzix Replica Rider.
Putting out the commander.
Oh, pay 2 for a tap Fire Diamond. So, faster.
All right. I will untap. Draw. I'm going to play a mountain. I will tap 2 to tap my Endless Atlas. Draw a card. I hate that Hornet's Nest, man.
It's such a
I
flavor.
kind of wish that was out there for the Blasphemous Act.
Yeah. I'm just going to tap 4 and play a Torbrand. Find where the light isn't. Which, if a red source I control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent that an opponent controls, it'll deal that much +2. And I will pass.
Draw.
So we got a mitt full of lands, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Pay
I'm gonna
6
start.
to replay cross.
I'm gonna start being able to deal 5 damage every time I play a mountain.
So he has greater
keep
power
drawing
than
into that,
Fathom
it's
Mage,
gonna
so
be
I'll put a
pretty
+1/+1 counter and I'll draw a card.
If I can get my Angrath Marauders out, though, I will be able to do 10 damage every time I play a mountain,
I'll
which
pass.
is pretty tight.
Okay, 1 tap.
We'll see what we can do.
Let's go 1, 2, and 3.
Angrath's Marauders are
Play
going
a
to
Scoop
7,
Swarm.
so I'd have to put my
I will play
mountain
a
down
Swamp for
in order
turn.
to play that, so I would
Make
be able
a
to double
second
it this
Scoop
turn,
Swarm.
but playing that 1 mountain would be able to give me 3 damage plus the 2 from Torbrand, so I'll be able to do 5 damage to a target creature,
Let's go
or
1,
to a
2, and
player.
3 for Realm Walker again.
I gotta get rid of that Skewed
Go
Sword.
ahead, uptick Grist. I'll make a bug. Mill a card. It is once again a land.
Skewed Swarm's
I should
nasty.
check the top first with Realm Walker. I'm naming insects again.
It's a big bug. Lots of bugs, man.
I can tap
Damn.
and draw from making tokens. Then I will go to combat. Looks like everyone's got blockers now.
Toskin's gonna swing.
Toski
He's
still
gonna-
has to attack though, so I'll send 1 at Grapes.
All right, I'll block with Torbrand.
Yep. And then before my instep, I'm going to tap the Ornreath the Vastwood to put a +1/+1 counter on every creature that came into the battlefield. Every green creature that came in this turn. So
Okay.
He's got a 1. He's got a 1.
Big old bugs.
And then both of these Scoot Swarms have a 1 on them.
There's 2
then
Skewed
I
Swarms
will
at each
pass.
2/2s. So I can
1 tap.
Inferno.
Draw.
I can Inferno for
5, 6.
4.
Cascade Bluffs.
I can have 3 mana up, which isn't a
Then-
lot. I can get rid of both Scoot Swarms and the Realm
will-
Walker.
Pay 7.
Let me do
And I will
3
play
damage.
a Tyrant's Familiar. Tyrant's Familiar is a 5/5 and flying in haste and lieutenant. As long as I control my commander, it gets +2/+2, and whenever he attacks, it deals 7 damage to target creature defending player controls.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
I will move
2 extra
combat.
damage. 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
I
I
will
could Jaya's Inferno for 3, allowing me to do 5 damage to 3 targets.
Tyrant's Familiar at I guess Mookie. I'll attack, deal at 7 to one of the Scoot Swarms.
And try
1
to.
Scoots. All right, so we got 1 Scoot with a 1/1 on it.
Okay, so there's 1
And then
Scoot
he's
Swarm.
7.
Yes, sir.
Kill 1 Scoot Swarm, Realm Walker,
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Cool. So he gets 2/2 whenever, if you have the commander, right?
Yep.
So he's a 7/7. Gotcha. Okay. Untap. Draw. So this is untapped. Draw. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. I'm gonna play a mana geyser.
Nice.
How many lands do you guys have tapped?
6.
7.
5.
So 12.
18.
How many do you have, Tom?
It should be 18. I have 6. He has 5.
Yeah,
He's
so
got
12.
7.
So 8. So I got
13,
18
18.
mana. Gotcha. Okay. I will play Angrath's Marauder,
Good grief.
which is going to double damage for 7 of my mana. I will use 5 of that. So 1, and that's going to take me to 6 of that to play Kiki Jiki,
Oh,
who I'm going to tap to create a copy of Angrath Marauders.
that's a lot.
So it's going to double the double. I will play a mountain, which is going to ping off of the Molten Pinnacle. So what I'm going to do is it's going to be 3 damage for my Valakut. So 3 damage plus 2 from Torbrand is going to be 5, which is going to double it, turning it to 10, and then double it again to 20. I'm going to hit.
Hornet's Nest.
I'm going to hit Mookie, you in the face for 20.
Yep, you got me.
It's just for 20, mate.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just,
I know, but he's doing some nutty shit over there.
yeah. Okay, and then I'll do 2 plus 6 into the X as Jaya's Inferno, dealing 6 as my X, plus 2 is 8, doubled to 16, and then doubled again.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah. So that's I think that's gonna take it for the most part. GG.
Yeah, that's kind of bullshit, man.
Yeah. Good playing.
I would disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean it's like how many turns, right? I'm down to play another one, but it's just, I mean, all that untapped mana with a mana geyser ends up being nutty.
Yeah, see, like he bailed because I'm sure he thought what you were doing was a bit shitty as well.
Yeah, I mean, like that was the turn 0 conversation.
I mean, there's an expectation when it's a 6-7 lobby that something like that's not going to happen, but
yeah,
you
fair. I
can
mean, the
figure it out.
commander leading
Figure
it
it out
isn't a huge commander either. But I can understand the sentiment. Woohoo! Boys, all right. So that's a win. And some salt. So let's take it up a notch. We know that we're popping here. Let's go for another. Hey, Colton. Thanks for joining, dude. Let's see if we can knock it up a notch. 6:30. Let's take it up. Let's go create. For any of you guys that play Magic the Gathering online, I guess this is a good opportunity to do this. I'll just go ahead and I'll give away our code for today. So here's our code. It is ZCW P5TW PJE. That is our code for today. If you play Magic the Gathering online or Magic the Gathering Arena, I guess it would be, this will get you an Ikoria pack. So feel free to plug that in and let it rip. Right on. Let's pop ourselves into another game here and see what we can make happen. We're rocking Ben today. This deck has had 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's knock it up a level. Level 7 to 8. Make it public. Say we're streaming. Let her rip. Cool. The hardest part is that we are gonna have to wait for people to join. That's the hardest part, man. Hardest part is waiting. So while we wait, I mean, I can take you to Mox Field to check out the deck build. The thing is it's nothing crazy. If you saw from the last game, I mean, there's some salt there. We have the ability to duplicate just with Kiki Jiki. It's a 5-cost card. Dropping a Mana Geyser, you know, on turn 5. Not a single person has a mana up to be able to counter anything. So, sorry, it wasn't turn 5. It was turn 7. So Mana Geyser is able to pop out a mana for each card that is not being used, or that was already used, I guess I should say, allowing me to really sort of go off with 18 mana, which is pretty nutty if you ask me. But honestly, I mean, with no counter spells or anything like that, like, come on, what do you expect, really? Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello.
Stone Sorcerer, I feel like we've played together before, but I could be wrong.
Could be.
Yeah. We got... Cool, we got 4 now. Sweet. Guys, I'm going to play a Ben deck. I know he's a pretty unknown commander, but has the ability to pop off just with like hitting like Brass Taunters and Stuffy Dolls. So just to be forewarned about that, I just played a game and had 3 people rage quit on it, unfortunately. So I'd like to have that conversation.
I love Stuffy Dolls.
Pardon me?
So I really love Stuffy Doll.
Oh yeah, me too, man. I'm here for it. I love Stuffy Doll. I hit a Mana Geyser for 18 mana and then just burned everybody with a Torbrand on the field and double damage. So it was, yeah, just a tad nuts. But
I mean, I could play my mono red if you want to see who can burn faster.
No, I mean, I'm sure you can, man. I don't run any fast mana or anything like that. Really, Mana Geyser is the only one.
Yeah, I don't either. I just don't want to afford those cards. But
well,
yeah,
that's
I'm excited. I'm down to see it. Like,
yeah,
and see how Ben fits into it.
Well, he's nice because you can swing with the Brass Taunter and then hit him with Ben's ability, right? So,
yeah.
So there's a couple of cards like
interested in your tutors to find.
Oh, I don't run no tutors. So
no tutors?
No
so you're
gamble,
just relying on...
no anything like that. There's a bunch of cards that, you know, will let you double up on damage and copy creatures and stuff. But no, I don't run any tutors in this either.
Not even like Goblin Matron
Nope.
or like Scrap Welder
Nope.
or... All right. Well,
no, neither of them. Yeah. I thought about putting a Goblin Engineer in here, really because it's like trying to get the abilities and abuse the abilities, but and so using like using the stones like the or 1,000-year elixir and things like that, Magerite stone. But
mine is 5-color Super Friends.
Yeah, I love that.
So what are we playing? Like power level wise?
I think I put 7 to 8. Did I put 7? I put 7 to 8, right, guys? You guys?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And Graps is playing Stuffy Doll, Brash Taunter, Mono Red.
Yeah.
I guess I'll play this. Is fast mana okay?
Within reason.
Yeah, you're running like Mana Crypt, Mana
Yeah.
Vault.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There's Mana Crypt, Mana Vault, and then Amber.
And then Amber. Okay.
I'm running Gates, but if I win with Maze's End, you guys all fucked up.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you run 9 fingers in there then?
No.
No.
I'm just running Gates because they're cheap
Yeah, that's fair.
for a 5-color mana base, and like I can tutor up. There's a new gate that makes it so your gates come in untapped. And that
Yeah,
was
what,
kind of the
is that
reason to
is that
run.
the Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I just didn't want to pay $100 for a mana base for
No, I don't blame
a
you,
5-color
man.
deck.
I did a
Or more,
Ramos,
you know.
the Dragon
It's
Engine.
like $100 for a mana crypt.
Yeah.
Not paying that shit.
My Shrines deck could probably use some fast mana, but I don't really run any fast mana in it, and it seems to get its mana base pretty solid most of the time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it gets solid. It's just like, man, I do a lot of land pass the first few turns for sure.
That'll happen. Cool. Guys, once we've all drawn a hand, I'll hit randomize 3 times if that's cool, and we'll let it rip.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm mullying. I got a 0 land. Not what you want in a 5-color deck.
This is actually looking pretty good right now. I am Ryan. Yeah, I'm not running any squirrels today. I'm really trying to test out my Ben deck. I don't know if you caught that last one, but I just had 3 guys rage quit at the end. I didn't even get to finish the turn. They all just left and were mad. So I guess it's a little more powerful than I thought. But yeah, maybe I'll play squirrels next week. A lot of people get pretty salty about the squirrels, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's up.
All right, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm feeling real good about this hand. I got turn 1 Soul Ring.
Yeah,
we already
flips
randomized?
it,
Not yet.
and I got 3 lands
I'm gonna take
and a Burnished Heart.
against
So
better judgment.
and some card draw. So it should be okay. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Sorry, Shifty. You say you're mulling again?
Nope, I took.
Oh, you kept it? Okay, cool. Everybody's got a
Yeah.
hand now? You got a hand?
Yep.
Elvis? Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll just randomize 3 times then. 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Start us out. Draw. Play a forest, and I'll pass turn.
Let's see what we can do.
I'll play an island.
Yep.
And then I will tap 1 and cast Peak. It doesn't matter to me. Shifty, show everybody your hand.
Oh shit! man,
I'll
I
look
got
away because
6
it's just you that
lands
gets to see it, right?
and a contagion.
I mean, it says look at target player's hand, but I'm just going to reveal that it's what his hand is.
Oh, you're just gonna tell everyone.
Yes, that is my game plan.
I
All right,
love
I'm gonna
that.
draw
This
a
is
card.
great. I wanted to tell you guys I was.
I
doing
love the
this anyways.
politics.
I pass turn.
All right. I will draw. I'll play a mountain and tap that into a soul ring. And I will pass.
Path of Ancestry tapped.
Draw. Play a mountain and pass.
I will also play a mountain. I'll just play the mountain, and then I will pass.
Okay. One tap, I'll draw. I'll play a mountain, and I will tap 3 for a Burnished Heart. And I'll pass. Burnished Heart is
Says
adorable.
Gate tapped. Pass.
Check it out. Look at that little
Draw.
Bambi. You get to sacrifice it,
Uh,
just like Bambi's mom,
I will play
and
a
get
Mazewiz,
2 basic
and I will
land cards.
pass.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Start popping out lands. Good ramp.
I will play an Ancient Tomb. And then I will pass. Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Okay. I'll untap. I will play a mountain. I will tap. Actually, I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna swing at you, Elvis, for 2.
I'll maze it.
Is that
Let's go.
Yeah.
prevent combat damage?
Let's
Mason brandished heart.
Can I respond to
Elvis
that
quit.
then?
Sure.
I'm sorry. Maze does.
Just untaps it and prevents all damage.
Okay,
from it.
yeah, all good. Then it doesn't matter as a response. I was just gonna sack the burnished heart.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad you're aware. I'll put 2 mountains out. Tapped. And I'll shuffle. Right on. And I'll tap 2 to wild guess, and I'm just gonna pitch a mountain as my discard, and I'll draw 2 cards, and I'll pass.
Right, you guys.
All about that card advantage.
Uh,
One of my favorite Magic content
find this-
creators
I just think this is funny.
are the Legendary podcast, or Legendary Creatures podcast, that is. And they talk a lot about like deck health in their recent episode, which is basically just them talking about when and where you should have certain types of cards in your deck. Card draw or card advantage, solid land base, how many lands you should be running in your deck, things like that. They're really great guys, really funny guys. Definitely worth checking out. But I've just, in reflecting after listening to those things, it's really made me think about how I load up my deck to be able to constantly draw cards and funnel out things to play, the things I want to play.
I don't know.
Got
Cast an
Guy's
Archivist of
Cradle out. Let's go.
And that'll be it. Whenever an opponent searches their library, I gain a life and draw a card.
Okay.
On your
blocking
end step, I'm
2s,
gonna
more or less.
cast Brainstorm.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Cool.
I like that.
That's
I'm gonna
cool
put
art,
that
man.
in my hand. It's the original.
Sure is.
And then I'll draw for turn, and looks like you'll be getting that Archivist trigger very shortly here. I'm gonna play Polluted Delta. I'm gonna fetch.
All right, let's see what we can do.
And I think I'm gonna fetch Shock.
Okay.
As soon as I find the Steam Vents. There.
So whenever a land, so I can play something that's gonna force the other player's creatures to start swinging at other people, which is nice. I don't know if that's what I want to do right now. I like the idea of getting Ben out, but I feel as though there's gonna be a clear.
And then I'm
coming
going
soon.
to
These guys likely run board clears, so
tap
we'll see what
for
happens.
1, 2.
And my pug's just slurping up a storm here.
Ping myself for another 2. And then I'm gonna play Ristic Study.
Ristic Study, yeah, that's a good card.
Boo.
It had to be done.
Yeah.
Guy's Cradle's out.
Cool.
Guy's Cradle comes out. I'm suddenly not the worst thing on the board.
I will draw. I will tap 2, 4, 6 to play a Geode Rager.
Nice.
Do you want to pay the 1?
I don't want to pay the 1 at all, not one bit. I will play a mountain, which will goad all of your guys' creatures.
What creatures, bro?
Target.
Well, just
Opponent.
yeah, I get. Oh, sorry, target opponent. My bad. I will go stone sorcerers, guys.
Copy.
Then, and then I'll tap 1 for a wanderous twig, and I'll tap 1.
Do you want to pay the 1?
I don't. You go ahead, and I will crack it to get a mountain, and I will pass.
Nice. I'll draw and can't lie.
So it's-
Tap and drawing a card.
Sorry, it's a mountain. It goes into my
Uh,
hand, but it's just showing you.
I'll play this Plaza of Harmony. I gain 3 life because I have 2 gates. Value, guys. Look at the value I got over here.
Look at those gate values.
I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Not gonna pay the 1 to play Teferi, who slows the sunset. I'm gonna +1 him. I get to tap or untap things. A artifact, a land, and a creature.
I love Teferi.
And
It's a really good planeswalker he's playing.
don't matter too much to me. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
He's a
It's
cool
gonna
planeswalker
be,
that can like change time.
I don't think it
and
matters.
its
I'm gonna
powers at
tap
time.
Geode Rager. I'm gonna untap this land, and I'm gonna tap that.
You say you tap Geode Rager?
Yeah, he's tapped.
Yep.
And then yeah, the Soul Ring stays tapped.
Sure.
And I'll pass.
Okay. Draw. I will.
So this guy tapped down my stuff, so
Play a
I can't
planes,
use
trigger
it,
Lotus
which is
Cobra,
sad.
make another planes. So we'll go
Lotus
1, 2,
Cobra.
3, 4, 5, 6. Not paying the 1 for Fabine.
What does that do?
This is commander.
It's parlay, so we're all gonna get to draw a card.
Nice.
And it buffs my stuff and makes me tokens. So I will go to combat, which will trigger the parlay. We're gonna reveal the top card of our libraries. If it's a non-land, tell me. If it's a land, tell me.
Oh,
Mine's a land.
mine is also a
And we-
land.
We draw those cards.
Okay.
So I get 2 1/1s and a buff of +2/+2.
Are you gonna swing at me?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Ooh, ouch. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. Hurt me.
Spice.
Alright, go to combat. Let's go. These are 3 3s. We'll do 2 of them at Teferi. And
Wow.
then we'll do the other goated creatures at Elvis.
What's the biggest one?
They're both 5 power or 4 power.
I guess I will tap for 1 and rapid hybridization the Archivist.
Okay. Now we're moving.
All right,
We got
I'll
some
respond.
answers here. Let's go.
I'm gonna
You
deflect.
just, sir, you just saw me draw a counterspell. Are you sure you want to do?
Oh,
Are you
yeah,
sure?
that's right.
You
That's
did just
right.
see me draw.
Yes,
right,
yeah,
that's
it's a
right.
very nice
a
one too.
free commit counterspell.
All right. Well, instead I'll do this
Make it
one.
play it.
Flawless. I'll do flawless maneuver.
What does it do?
Gives my stuff indestructible. And you just saw I played the deflecting swap. So
Ah. I see his
Like, I
Schwartz is as big as
I
yours.
do have 2 free counter spells in hand. I kind of want to make
Let's
you waste
burn 'em.
deflecting
Let's
shot.
Let's go.
I don't think it's worth it. But
It's not. It's not worth it.
all right. So damage will just be 8, and then I think that's it. Pass turn.
Here I am trying to help you. Did you want to pay the 1, by the way?
Hey, I helped you. Remember, I mazed. No, I didn't pay the 1.
For that whole 2 damage and then got me back with 8. I want to play a mountain.
This is a nice looking mountain.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just enough to play Nira. What does everybody have? You just got a bunch of mountains and a soul ring.
That's very true.
And you
I
got
do-
a single treasure and
and
some gates.
Yeah, I got 1 creature out right now.
Only 2 gates. Yeah, I had a nice Teferi who wasn't gonna do shit. Just
He's slowing things down, playing with time.
play with time.
Lots of time on his hands.
You guys not watch Back to the Future? Nothing good comes of it.
It's true.
All right, I'm gonna play Nira.
Okay.
And pass.
Shifty, sorry, when you tap down my Soul Ring and Geode, they're not untapping? Is that what I understand?
No, they untap.
They untap. Okay, you're just...
Yeah.
Oh, this guy was just staying tapped because it was already tapped. I understand.
Oh, and if I read my card, I would have gained 2 life.
No, I'm okay with you gaining that 2 life if these guys are, but it's up to them.
Yep, go for it.
I don't think it matters at this point. We got good stuff blue over there that's just gonna.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
a
hey.
Gaius Cradle on board, my man.
That's
I'm not
true.
doing shit
Yeah.
right now. What do you mean?
Don't bite the hand that mazed this for you.
I just have PTSD from my brother's blue decks as a kid.
I will play a mountain. Goading. I'll goad Nira.
Sounds good.
And then I will 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play Koth of the Hammer. And I'm gonna
You
Minus
wanna
minus.
pay the 1?
Planeswalker to kill.
Yeah, I'm gonna -2 him to float.
you wanna
1,
pay
2,
the
3,
1?
4, 5, 6, 7. I don't. Actually, yeah. Yeah,
It's
you
too
draw.
late, I already drew a
Yeah,
card.
you draw. Go ahead. So I got 7 up right now. I will use. So I'll just represent that here with the dice. I'll use 6 of that down to 1 to play a Coal Hauler Swine.
Do you want to pay the 1?
I do now. Yeah, I do. And
If
then
you don't pay the 1, I won't counter it.
you gonna counter
Or,
my
sorry, if you don't
swine?
pay the 1.
Nah, don't negotiate with terrorists.
I don't. You can counter my swine if you'd like.
No, I won't.
No, okay.
That's
I
not-
just I
that'd be
paid the one.
worst counter spell of my
I know.
life.
I'm gonna tap 4 and attempt to bring out Ben.
Do you want to pay the 1?
If I don't pay the 1, will you not counter him?
Nah, don't negotiate
will
with
not-
terrorists.
I
He's
will
not
not
gonna.
counter.
He's
No,
not gonna
that-
waste his
no,
counter on
that's
that
fair.
anyway.
That's-
So I'm gonna be very.
feel like
clear
you're gonna
here.
counter
That
my-
is, that
my
is
commander.
definitely going to be a creature that I would probably counter.
I would have
I
imagined
have-
so.
He's more
I
worried
have
about
2
what I might
questions
play.
for you.
Okay.
Are you going to pay the 1? And is that going to target Nira once it attacks because you goaded it?
It's not. It doesn't have haste, so I can't do that this
Okay.
turn anyways.
Pay your taxes,
but
man.
no,
This is
no.
America.
That's fine. That's
This is
fine. So
America.
are you going to
Pay
pay
those
the 1 or
taxes.
not?
I will. I'll pay the. I won't pay the 1. I'll let you draw the card so
Oh.
that you leave Ben chilling.
Good man. All right, cool. And it's exactly the card that I need to make sure that I don't care about that card.
Fantastic. I'm glad we could scratch each other's backs. I
No,
will.
we can work this out.
I'm gonna swing 4 at Shifty.
Me?
I am, yeah, just
Yeah, I
to
don't- I don't
get
think
you
he's-
back
I
down.
don't think
to
he's
us
the
a little
right
bit.
one here.
No.
I don't think he's the right one.
It's the only
I'll pass.
open option.
Yeah, I mean he's open, but is he a threat?
No, I just
Oh,
more so
man.
to get him down to the 40 range.
Draw a card. What are we gonna do?
So I don't think my
What are we gonna
Planeswalker's going to live for another turn. That's fine. It's got 1 left. But it did allow me to let my swine rip. Oh, my pug's yelling. Potentially, I could swing at somebody with my swine
Because my bridge is not gonna come out with the homie with 2
and then
counters
hit
in
it
hand.
with Ben. Maybe 7 damage plus the 4,
So we're
potentially
just
going
gonna-
at somebody for
We're gonna
11.
stall, I guess.
Looking for card draw.
2
though.
white and a colorless to play Mila, Crafty Companion.
Oh, okay, good
So
card.
you want to pay the 1?
You know, yeah, I do want to pay that 1.
I like the idea
Thanks
of
for asking.
goading somebody, making them attack,
betcha.
and then swinging Ben
And
at
then,
them. That might end up being the move next turn.
I'm gonna
I'll
put
have
the
8
Citadel
mana up.
Gate into
I can
play.
hit Nira, but it sounded like
It's
that guy
going to tap
drew
for
into
red
something.
as its second color.
We'll see.
Which, yeah,
See what we can do.
we'll remember that. I don't have a good way to demarcate it.
This is
You'll
a
have this
flip
red
card
dice on it.
for you guys.
And you know, that's what Gates and Super Friends have.
Cool.
Cool. Draw.
Cool. So if you target a planeswalker, it'll actually boost them. So that's cool.
I'll play Marsh Flash. Float a white off of Lotus Cobra. Then we'll go a second white. And then 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Cradle. I'll attempt to cast Elish Norn.
Damn, bro.
Do it. It's in the Phyrexian
have to, man.
text too. It's extra dangerous.
Damn.
You can't be like bragging about 2 counter spells and not counter Elish Norn.
I know one of them's
I was gonna say, it's
Damn.
creature.
look
I
at
bet the other one's a Fierce Guardian.
yeah, that's fair.
Damn. All right, we'll do it. We'll play this interesting. Grasp. I'm
Yep.
thinking of a number between 1 and 100.
We're going for 27.
Okay. Narwhal. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100.
64.
Okay. I'm not gonna cast it. I'll
Oof.
do nothing.
Ugh,
Oof.
you disgust me.
The number was 72. If Grasp got it, I would cast it. If he didn't,
That's fair. So Elish Norn's gonna hit. It's 2,
Yep.
right? It's -2, right? So there goes Ben.
yeah. Every creature he doesn't control gets -2 too.
Gotcha.
All right. I will go to combat, and we will parlay.
Wonderful.
Reveal the top. I got a land.
So this card is absolutely nasty.
I got a land.
Elish Norn. Let's look it up.
I got a land.
Nice. Graps, what about you? Non-land. We draw those
Not a
cards.
land.
So I get 3/1/1
Do I draw this guy too? Yep.
and a +1 buff. So everything's +3/+3, except for Elish Norn. She's +1/+1. Yeah, just balls to the wall. I'm gonna swing out at Elvis because he has drawn way too many cards, and I'm terrified of
damage?
his next turn.
So this guy's got a nasty card out. Killed my
So
commander,
5, 10.
knocking all of us down and boosting all of his guys. up.
I need to know what's the biggest.
Okay, the biggest would be my
Kind of a
commander.
card draw that I drew into. But
Okay.
not much.
so
It's
you
a
bought my commander.
Valakut
Well, how big is the biggest?
Exploration.
It'll be 6 power.
6
How does
power.
Elish
And
Norn get haste?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
Elesh
right.
Norn
She
doesn't have
doesn't have
haste.
haste. She doesn't have haste.
okay, so it's a 6/6. What's the other? What are the other ones?
Boosting these guys up.
These
Jeez.
are 4/4s each, and there's 5 of them, so that's
Why
20
do they
right
have
there.
4/4? Shouldn't they be 3?
Oh yeah, you're
They
right.
get
Yeah, they get. Yeah, you're right. They're +3, so they're 4/4s, and there's 5 of them. I didn't say.
No,
I
no,
didn't mean
they
plus
should
4
be.
plus 4.
They
I
should
mean
be
plus
3
3 plus
threes.
3.
They get
Okay.
2 from Elish Norn. They get 1 from
Yeah.
Savannah.
Okay.
So I
Okay,
didn't
so
mean
they're
plus
4/4s.
4. I just mean 4/4. Yeah, they're 20 damage here, and these will be 5 power because they're just 1 more baseline than the 1/1s.
I don't think you realize, but I literally can't block all of this, and I'm just dead.
I know.
I mean, that's game. I can't do anything.
Yeah, man. There's nothing wrong with
Dang.
taking players out early, especially if you're
All right,
aggro creature.
good game, guys.
GG, man.
GG. All right. Now that the counter spells are gone, I'm gonna crack this flats second main.
Whew.
He didn't even
Fine.
cast his counter spells, man.
No.
See, if he would have counter spelled, he
It
would have
would.
lived.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think he said he had 2 free spell counter spells, and we saw one. It was a non-creature.
Yeah.
And the other
Yeah,
one,
so he
I
probably
bet
only
it
had 1, and you have
Yeah.
a deflecting SWAT.
at $1 to donuts. I bet the other one is a fierce guardianship.
Mm.
All right, so one
Well, he
floating.
could have. Yeah, it's fierce guardianship non-creature.
Yeah. Tap 3,
Oh, it is.
and I'll cast a Growing Rights of Idlamok. Look at the top 4, put a creature in my hand. We'll go with Oran Frostfang.
Cool. Good card.
Yep. And flip the Kradoid and stuff and pass turn.
All right. Yeah, man. I mean, I know people get salty about getting knocked out early, but like I think it's totally fair game if they're a threat. Like you gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly right. I mean, wouldn't you rather just have quick games and play
Oh, dude,
more
yeah, and then
rather
go
than
and
just a 1-2 hour game?
yeah, 100%. Everything on tabs. I will draw for turn. I will tap 1, 2, and 3 for Valakut Exploration. I will then drop a mountain, and I will goad all of your guys, Stone Sorcerer, with my
Yep.
Geode. And I'll also offer the trigger. I'll exile the top card of my library, and I can play it until the end of the turn. Or I can play it for as long as it remains exiled. Sorry. It's a mountain. So that's just going to chill there for a little bit. I will tap 1 for a Faithless Looting. I'll draw 2 cards. Okay, and then I got discard 2. I'll pitch 2 mountains. Wait, let me just rethink that. Sorry, I'll also turn this private so nobody else joins. Kick them, sorry. I will yeah, I'll pitch 2 mountains then. And I will 1-up my Koth to untap a mountain, and I'll attempt for 7 to play a Star of Extinction.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
I can dig it.
So I will, yeah, I'll try to I'll destroy your. Is that a legendary land that your Growing Rights flipped into?
Yep,
Yeah, can I destroy that one then?
sure.
And then I'll deal 20 damage to all creatures and all planeswalkers. And because my Coal Swine is dealt that 20 damage, both of you guys would. Oh, sorry. To each player, I will also take that 20 damage. So.
You know what I was thinking about doing? I should have deflecting swath the Karn activation or Koth to untap my mountain.
Oh
But
yeah.
I didn't know if you'd have to use up all your meta. Hindsight 2020.
So Shifty, your fox will be.
My fucking fox,
Your
man.
fox, man. But I mean, I goated the like you don't have the goated guys coming at you anymore. So
Yeah,
and we-
I'm all for that. That was like the only way I was getting back into
I just
any
drew
of this.
into that, so that was okay. I will pass at that point.
All right.
Oh, yeah, not my turn.
Ryan, man, yeah, total quick KO. Just hit everybody for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right.
I can do 8 damage.
We'll play things. We'll play
to
something. I'm
somebody's
playing a
face.
good old swamp, and then I'll do a blue, black, or blue, black, red, and 4 colorless, sacking my treasure.
Probably could have Jaws of Stoned
We're
it.
gonna play Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
if I did that, maybe that would have been
And
cleaner. Wouldn't have killed my guys.
I'm at +2 him, so stone. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. I can play it this
Oh,
turn
yeah.
for free.
You get a Fabro Elder. You know what it does?
Would've just been
Yeah,
8.
yeah, it taps for the amount of colors I have, right?
Yep.
And it gets +1/+1 for each color I
Yep.
have.
And Vigilance. Yep.
And Vigilance. Cool. That's a good
So it taps
hit
for
for
5
this.
colors right now.
It only taps for 4 or 3 because I don't have Prismatic Bridge out.
Mm.
I was scared out of playing
What do
it.
you mean?
but I
It's
missed-
green, white, and Nicol Bolas is the other 3.
Oh shit! You're
got
my best
All
friend.
those colors, man.
No.
Cool. And is that base stats 1/4?
No, base stat 5/5 because you're all colors.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It's a star start. I'll pass.
Okay. Draw.
So I can draw a card. I can flash back my
Yeah,
card
Arid
draw,
Mesa,
like my
Brackets. Probably gonna take 3.
when was
so I'll
it?
go ahead and do
It's a
that.
wild guess. Faithless Looting. I can flash that back.
Find a
Costs
stomping
3
ground.
mana. I might end up doing that. Let's see what we draw into first. Flashback lets me cast that card from my graveyard. So it'll let me draw 2 cards, but then I have to discard 2 cards, and I only have 1 in my hand right now. So that's hurting. Let's see. 18 health. We cleared his board. This other guy's got a big body out. Don't like that. It's a 5/5 with a planeswalker. That's a
Alright,
9/9.
Tap. 1, 2,
I can
1, 2,
wipe that.
3,
I don't want to though.
4, and Awaken the Woods for 3. Create
Good card.
3 green forest dryad creature tokens,
Yep.
land creature tokens.
Yeah, they can tap for lands. Darn.
And then I'll tap 3 with the Guy's Cradle and cast a Augur of Autumn.
Mhm.
Look at the top. And pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm going to tap 3 to flash back Faithless Looting. It'll be exiled. And I'll draw 2 cards.
What are we gonna do about this Nico Bolas, Grapes?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think about here, man. I don't have any bodies out right now. I can get rid of that 5/5, but that's about it.
That'd be great, actually, because that's gonna give him a free prismatic bridge.
Yeah, okay. So we can do that if you can swing at his
Oh yeah, that was the plan.
that okay. Let's do that. So
Let's do that.
I'm
Let's announce our plan out loud.
Yes, that sounds like an awesome plan. I'm going to pitch a Lylan Tyrant and a Mountain. And as my cards that I'm pitching from Faithless Looting, I will play from exile. From this, the exiled at last turn a Mountain for turn, which will let me exile the top card of my library. Bitter Feud. You know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll leave this exiled. I'll go 1, 2, 3. Fuck. Sorry, dude. I'm thinking too much here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that, and I'll play the Bitter Feud from exile. I will then tap 3 to Seismic Strike. The 5/5, dealing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage to it based off the amount of mountains I have. And sorry, when Bitter Feud entered, I was just gonna pick 2 sources. And I was going to pick I'll pick Shifty and Stone. So if either of you guys deal damage to each other as a player or to permanents, it doubles.
Gotcha. Does that include planeswalkers?
It is to a permanent or a player.
Nice.
So yes. And I'll pass.
I'm untapping some stuff. Not as much as I wanted to. So sad. Drawing a card.
Probably shouldn't have done that. I could have done 18 to this guy the next turn if he wiped out Shifty.
I'm going to play a Field of the Dead. It's my 7th land of a different name,
don't
so
love
I get a
this.
zombie.
Does it come in
But we'll
tapped or
see.
no?
Nope. Just
I
comes
might be okay. I just don't love the amount of.
Oh,
We
you
have-
got like a
Yes.
land that untaps it?
in. Oh,
I can clear stones.
Ah.
Um,
What? It's a broken
board
card already.
and do 9
no,
to him.
good call. Good call.
So if I can
No,
get
I
a
don't have 7
creature
mana.
out,
Not that that matters. Not that that matters.
that would be
Um,
pretty sick.
So what you got a 3/3 and 3/1/1s over there?
2/3 and 3/1/1s. Yep.
Okay. And guys, Cradle will let you bring out your commander next turn if you want to. I'm going to +2 Nicol Bolas to see what I get out of Stone's library.
You get Muriel, Shield of Argive. It's basically a type it in,
Yeah.
but it's basically a Grand Abolisher.
MYREL.
Myrel. Yep.
Yeah, I've played against her. I just have to reread her.
Yeah, she's like the soldier
Yeah,
commander.
she's kind of like a Krenko for soldiers.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, not the mega hit we were hoping for. but she'll do.
We might be okay. So this guy's gonna swing.
3,
He's
4.
got guys that'll deal double the damage.
And
So
then,
it might be alright.
gosh,
It might be okay. Let's see what we draw into.
I think that's the move.
Plus, if I can,
Yeah.
if I can draw
gonna
into a
tap
land,
6.
then I can
Farewell.
exile it, and it'll be okay.
Contagion agent.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
That's pretty good.
-1/-1 to all of your creature stone.
Yep.
And if I tap 4 and it, I
Shoot.
proliferate twice.
Uh-oh.
And then
don't,
Augur gets a -1/-1, and I'll
don't
pass.
like the direction this is going. I feel like I should have upped my damage, but it would have made me more of a target, and with 20 life, I don't love
Let's
that.
put on top.
So I like the idea of keeping them fighting each other. But I got an open board right now.
Play Sundown Pass.
So so I'm interested to see how this plays out.
So you have a 2/2 and a 7/7?
2/2 and a 3/4, because I don't get +1/+1 counters.
Oh.
Because yeah, Muriel's just a 3/4.
Gotcha. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3,
So yeah, I did power toughness on the dice there.
5. I'll cast a Terror of the Peaks.
Nice, nice.
And then I will just pass turn.
Okay.
Couldn't
Untap.
deal with it. Maybe you can.
That's okay, man. I will play a terrain generator as my land for turn, which will let me exile a card. I'm going to exile a mountain. I will... What do you have out right now, Shifty? You got is a zombie like a 2/2?
Yeah, 2/2 zombie, a 3/4 Myrel, and then Nicol Bolas has 11 counters.
Okay.
And then this Contagion agent artifact that allows me to proliferate twice if I tap 4.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and I'm just gonna bring out Ben. And I will pass.
All right, untapping. I'm gonna draw.
I don't like that this guy can keep creating tokens. I could wipe out the stuff that he has now, but it's not going to help me because Sorcerer won't be able to actually hit him because he's probably going to end up just creating more tokens. So I got to get a clear. Like I need to grab another clear in order to hit this and keep this going.
Okay.
Let's see what we can do. At least I have a mountain in the exile right now, so if I draw into a card that's not a mountain, I can play that mountain for free.
I'm going to play this
Potentially play
Cascading Cataracts, make another zombie. I didn't think hard enough. That's okay. guess I'll start by.
He's got a lot of lands
I don't
too,
have
so
a
I'm
way
a
to
little.
kill Ben and Terror of the Peaks.
Yes, he's trying to get rid of both of them, and I don't like that. But
Target
I can
attacking
appreciate that.
creature. Okay, so at least that.
Yeah, and he doesn't have haste, so he's got to go around the table
Yeah.
one more time.
What I will do is I'm going to tap a white into colorless. To play a Lazel. Velasquez champion. Whenever I put a counter on a creature planeswalker, I add an extra one to that. So then I'm going
Cool art.
to tap 4
From Baldur's Gate, it looks like
to
the D&D art.
tap Contagion
Doubling the
engine
counters.
to add to do proliferate once, which will add 2 to Nicol Bolas, and then I'll proliferate twice, which will add another 2. I'm gonna add 2 -1/-1 counters to Augur up there as well.
Yeah,
So
you
Nicol
should have
Bolas-
let me. You should have let me swing at him, Grapes, before you board wipe, because all my stuff was goaded anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Bolas wasn't out for the board wipe.
No, I'm saying he
Oh, at
shouldn't have
me,
board wiped
personally.
and
Yeah.
let me swing at you since all my stuff was goaded anyway.
So
just board
I'm
wiped on the next turn.
then going to
We still might make it out of here, though.
I think
I mean, I didn't do that guy any favors, but yeah, I mean, I could have
-4
done
to
that,
kill Terror of
but
the Peaks.
we'll see. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
They can do double damage to each other.
Oh,
right?
-4.
sorry. Whenever you kill the thing, I'm gonna tap the guy's Cradle to Float too.
You cannot activate abilities on my turn because of Myro.
Oh, I can't tap lands.
Shoot.
During your opponent's turn, can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures. Okay, so you can
Cool.
tap for the land.
Okay.
But artifacts, creatures, enchantments, and you can't
Yeah.
cast spells. So I'm -4ing this guy to do technically 14 damage to Terror of the Peaks.
Okay.
Brutal.
And then I've got a zombie and a 3/3 that don't have summoning sickness that will attack you. So that's
10 damage.
I'll maze the
10
3/3 and take 2.
Okay. Yeah. You take 4 because of that thing
Yeah,
that
it'll
doubles.
double. Yeah.
So one of my zombies is untapped. I don't have other zombie tokens. I'll find something.
Yeah, it's fine. Just put a card upside down or
okay.
something if you want. Yeah.
Actually, I do.
Oh,
so I
sick.
got one. And then I'll pass turn.
Okay. Let's see what we can do. Stone Sorcerer, pull it out. Pull it out of nowhere.
I mean,
That doesn't
do we
sound
just
promising.
scoop it up, Grabs? Do you got a way out of this? I mean, not looking good.
It depends on what I draw this next turn, really.
I'll play Felidar Retreat. Play Homeward Path, get a land. Or get a 2/2, I mean. I'll play Druid class as well. Tap my mana. And then I'll just pass turn.
Okay. I'll untap. I'll draw. Okay. I will play that mountain that I have from Exile, letting me exile another top card. Oh, look, a mountain. That's helpful.
GG.
Well, I mean, I can clear his stuff.
Can you get rid of the bolus?
Why is he gonna alt? What's his?
I mean, he can ult at any time, but it's mainly
Ult
he can.
is just exile permanents.
He can exile cards from our hand, 2 cards from our hand. He can just steal stuff from the top of our deck. It basically just wins the game if it stays on the board long enough, which it has.
I'll kill stone next turn, but it'll be a few turns till I can kill grasp or graps. I don't have a lot of gas in hand.
I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna play a Brass Taunter. And I'm going to I'm gonna pass.
All right. If you're gonna kill me, I'm just gonna dip out, but still I'll take the damage or whatever.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it makes it complicated because with Brash Taunter out, he's actually got me a little fucked. I'm probably not going to kill you this turn with Brash Taunter out. I'm probably going to ult Nicol Bolas to clear board. Because, yeah, I can't let that hang out.
I mean, that still basically kills me, right? Because you got double damage and I got no blockers.
I guess that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably what I will do then.
Yeah.
All right, at least let me tap out so that way, like,
because I mean, I can't respond because of Muriel, so I'm just dead anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw my card per turn. Yeah, I'm gonna tap 8 to play Ugin Spirit Dragon. I'll play a Golgari Guildgate tap to get another zombie with Summoning Sickness. 2 without, 2 with. Oh shit. I actually can't do it. I got excited to Ugin. Still, you have no blocker, so I will attack out at you.
Yep. GG.
So you will. I'm going to assume he untapped the Myral, and then I had to swing 7 at him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
So I have a zombie untapped, and I lose Myral because I killed him.
Gotcha. On your attack, I'm gonna just tap Ben, and I'll do 8 damage to your.
You
Lazo?
can't because
I can't activate abilities. You're correct. Yep. Sorry, my bad.
Yep. So Ugin comes in with 7. I'm going to
I actually might have
plus
this.
2 Ugin to 9 to
depends.
Do 3 damage to Ben.
Yep.
Then I will. Actually, he gets an extra 1 because of my other chick. And then I think I'm gonna -4 Nicol Bolas to do 7 damage to your face.
Sure thing. So I'll go to 13.
And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. I will untap first. I'll draw.
This is kind of the problem with this deck is it takes like 7 turns to get going.
Yeah, I feel that.
So it's like, if I get ignored until 7 turns or I get 4 2-itis board wipes.
I'm going to play my Mountain from Exile, and then reveal the top card, which is, oh, look, another Mountain. Swing and a miss. What do we have here? So your creatures are, there's 2 2/2s.
I have 1 2/2 untapped. I have 3 2/2s and a 3/3.
And a 3/3, okay.
Only 1 2/2 untapped.
Okay. I'm. Shit. Sorry, man. I'm just thinking here.
Oh, you're good.
I'm going to tap my soul ring for a ruby medallion.
Storm out, bro.
I'm going to have. I'm gonna tap 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna play Jaws of Stone, so I can do X damage divided as I choose among any number of targets and or players, where X is the number of mountains I control. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to just like yes, creatures and players. So then I will have that do. I'll do 2. Basically, I'll wipe your board, like your creatures
So
out.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, perfect. And then I'll do the other 2 to my Brass Taunter, which will just hit you in the face for 2.
Okay.
And then I will, at that point, tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, that costed 1 less because of my ruby medallion.
Yep.
I'll tap 7 to bring out Ben again. And I'll pass.
Okay. Untapping, drawing.
It feels like he has it right now, but I don't
So 1,
really
2,
know. I got nothing in my hand right
4. Tap Contagion Agent to proliferate twice. So 9 and 12. I'm going to ultimate Ugin down to 2.
Okay.
Gain 7 life. Draw 7 cards, then put up to 7 permanents from my hand onto the battlefield.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never ulted this thing.
That's sweet.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will do Evolution Sage. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, proliferate. I'll do Sisay 2, and then 3 for Coalition Relic. I'll tap Coalition Relic when it comes into play to put a counter on it.
Yep.
And then, so that's 3. Gosh, I shouldn't think so hard.
You got 4 more you can play.
So I got 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think. That's what I'm going to do. I just have to choose the order.
Sure.
I don't think I'll actually do that. I think I'll do this. So I will play this Promahelion. We can only attack right.
Okay.
I'll put in 2 lands, tap to proliferate twice. So 3, 11, 4. I'll play Deep Glow Skate as the last one.
Mm-hmm.
When he enters the battlefield, double each type of counter on everything.
Okay.
So 6, this goes to 22.
Mhm.
I'll minus 12 it to go to 10 to destroy all, exile all permanents,
Whew.
opponents control.
All
Movement
permanents.
goes back up to-
Lands too?
Yeah. Oh, not lands, non-land
Oh,
permanents.
just non-land permanents. Okay, so.
Yep.
Get rid of these.
Oh shit! I had 3 lands come into play this turn, so I get 3 zombies.
Whew.
And that's all I can do for now.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, I got.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I
Oh,
guess.
and did you
that's
drop? Did you gain the 7 life too from that?
Not yet.
Okay.
Your turn then.
Cool. I'll untap. Sorry, non-land permanents. That gets rid of my Soul Ring as well.
Correct.
All right, let's draw a card. Well, I think you got me here, my friend. All I have is a Fiery Emancipation. That would have, if you didn't wipe my board, that would have ended it. So GG. I think I'm just gonna scoop it here.
Yeah, that's fair, man. Sometimes once this thing goes, I just start
Oh,
playing
it's
with
nutty.
myself.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Good for you. That's a
I didn't even
killer
play
deck.
a Sika this game, which is cool.
Yeah, the commander didn't even come out.
Yeah, I got scared off the one turn I was gonna play it by the double counter spells. in the
Yeah,
end.
yeah, but I mean, hey.
You won me the game with a well-timed board wipe for me. Thank
yeah,
you.
I guess
So
I did.
think
I
that's
didn't.
your win.
I didn't have to do that, but honestly, I was just. I was trying to keep you in, and
I would have been gone without that
yeah,
for sure.
But that
question
Elish
about it.
Norn was just. I hate that.
It was
card.
just brutal. I was kind of pissed it didn't get countered.
I mean, yeah, oh yeah, but I mean, I think that goes that's pretty fair given the fact that the guy died from not countering it.
Yeah. I didn't feel as bad.
I
that
feel
point.
less
He felt pretty
bad about
salty.
that.
He's like, but I mean, it would have got deflecting swatted anyways, so it wasn't like.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, he had that.
It would have
already.
resolved. It just would have taken more cards out of people's hands.
Makes sense. Yeah, man.
And then I top decked that Nicol Bolas. I was
Oh.
gonna Prismatic Bridge and pray, but like
Yeah.
that turn I top decked that guy and he took over.
Yeah, man. I the thing with Elish Norn, I hate when people play it. I love when I play it. So
Yeah, she's
you
in
can only
here.
do so much.
Yeah, she's in here, so I always hope that she gets pulled from Prismatic Bridge. But yeah, man, like I saw what your deck was doing. I dig it.
Thanks.
I really want to make like a stuffy doll Brash Taunter deck myself, and I'm torn of like I want it mono red, but like the pariah effects of white are just so.
That's the thing, man. It's
There's-
it's hard.
Do you have like the
if I were
pariah enchantment in there?
pardon
Or
me?
the pariah equipment? Do you have that in there?
I don't.
You know about that guy, right?
I don't know if I do. Pariah?
Pariah, yeah, dude. Put that in there.
P-A-R-I-A? Pariah?
P-R-A-I-H.
P-R-A-I-H. P-R-A-I. No, I see Prairie Storm.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know.
I can't spell.
That's all right.
I'm a millennial, so like, unless I can spell check, but it's an equipment where all damage dealt to you gets done to equipped creature.
Oh, is that Pariah Shield? Is that it?
Yeah, Pariah Shield.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm picking that up tomorrow. I got an order for it, and I got a handful of other cards that'll be put in this as of tomorrow. So
yeah, I like Ben though, because I never.
Thanks, man. I mean,
about...
him as a 1/1 is a bit of an easy body to get rid of, but I mean, it's fun. For the most part, the deck functions without him. He's just an extra sort of added boost. with
Yeah, I
that, so.
think like maybe if you don't tell people that you're a like secret
Yeah,
commander stuffy or
yeah, for sure. Honestly, man, I mean, I was a bit rattled. Like, I'm running a stream right now, which is like, I'm glad you guys were a part of it here. But I just like, I played that one game and I had 3 guys get so mad at me. It's like, dude, like we had the conversation at the beginning of this. Like, I told you what this was about, and you're mad that it happened. So
yeah, you know, and
I would
it's
change my
commander,
deck.
like you're gonna
Like,
play 5 games, it's gonna go off once,
Yeah.
and then 4 games, it's gonna be like this, where like, yeah, you did some shit, but like you didn't really get your thing to go off.
yeah, that's exactly it, right? So I mean, Ben never really did anything all game here, yet he was laying it down the last game too. So
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just played like 3 games in a row of this, and this was the only time it went off, and
Yeah.
it almost didn't go off because I just didn't have the shit.
Well, that's the thing, man. If you win a quarter of the games, then I think you're doing it right. So
Yeah, you
given
know,
the
that's what-
odds of a 4-player format,
And
makes
as
sense.
long as you're honest with your power level with people.
Well, that's the thing too. And honestly, I mean, given the commander and the fact that there's no fast mana, there's no tutors, there's hardly even really draw spells. There's just a lot of ways to cheat like mountains out. I originally was
Yeah.
like, 6 to 7, like nothing crazy, and then it popped off, and everyone got mad. I was like, shit, maybe it's a 7 to 8 at that point. So,
I don't know. It's tough with mono red because it's like if someone doesn't interact,
but well,
then
that I
yeah,
mean,
that's what red does. Is if someone doesn't interact with red, it goes huge.
well, there's 2 other blue players, and I played a mana geyser turn 7, and got 18 mana and could just pop off at that point. So,
Right.
Um,
That's what red does, man.
Yes.
Like you allow it to have big red mana. Like I play Neheb,
Yeah.
the Eternal,
Yeah.
for my mono red, and yeah, turn 7, if he's unchecked, you lose.
yeah, and that's sort
And
of what it was.
if you
right?
don't lose, I have nothing. I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying playing this guy. I put the deck list out a little bit and have had some people check it out. But this is sort of my first attempt of building it, and I had somebody comment on a video just like, "Oh, I love the art of Ben." So I was like, "Oh, dude, I'll build a deck around him and see how he rips." So-
Where's the deck list? Because
Yeah,
I really want to build this
oh, sure, man.
stuffy doll deck.
So it's on Moxfield.
Okay.
And it's just called Make It Rain for Ben. So if I could send you a link here, I would, but. And there's like, and I got a sideboard of a bunch of cards that I've sort of been torn between and that have cycled in and out and in and out. But for the most part, it's pretty near and dear to what I was playing today. If you can find that.
I found it.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, there's nuts cards in it, like the Heartless Hidet Sagu or whatever. Like it taps and deals damage equal to half a player's life total. So if you have a doubling out, that's just like an instant kill.
Yeah, I have Hitsugo out there, but it kills you too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's like, yeah. I have him in my Neheb deck,
Yeah.
and it's like if you let him get out with haste,
Mm-hmm.
then like I get 60 mana in my second phase, and I just hit you with a Jaya Molating Inferno or just whatever X spell.
Something massive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I had that going with like a Fiery Emancipation, right? So that would have it do half to me, but have it do full life to everybody else, right? Because it would be a source you control. Because
Yeah, exactly.
Heartless
that
would only
makes
hit you for
sense.
the half, but the doubling applies to everybody else.
Totally.
So yeah, you can run those sort of like doubles on it. Yeah, I mean, it's still a work in progress. This is only, I think, game 3, with it. So I'm still, thinking about land base, thinking about a handful of other things. Like I think I want to run anger in it so I can pitch it when I play cards like Thrill of Possibility and stuff. But
Yeah, and that'll help you activate Ben Ben.
and that's
when
my
it
thought.
comes
Like you can
out.
just drop him the turn he
Yeah.
comes. Like just not enough haste, I think. And my biggest thought was card draw, right? But honestly, getting like the Court of Ire out, the enchantment, like bringing out the Monarch mechanic and being able to like pump out 2 to 7 damage with it is pretty nice. And then the Monarch letting you draw those cards, so I run less of those card draws on it. So
Yeah, my mono red, I'm running a bunch of like the exile until your next turn spells,
yeah, I gotcha.
and yeah, so that's my card draw for that.
Right on. Cool, man.
And there's a couple that are like instant, so you can like cast it the
the
end
turn
of somebody's
right?
upkeep,
Yeah,
and you can kind of hold stuff up.
yeah,
Yes,
sweet.
looks like you got a couple wheels in here too.
Yeah, there's a couple. And really it's more so just for me to try and get my hand like filled up and popping. Like, yeah, I got a couple more wheels on order that I'll be picking up tomorrow, but we'll see.
Nice, dude. Well, I liked it.
Yeah, thanks, man. Glad you dug it.
Yeah.
I really appreciate
Cheers,
it. I
dude.
mean, dude, I fucking love the 5-color deck build. That's cool. Like Super Friends in that 5-color deck. Super rad.
Yeah, it's fun. It's always kind of like, can I live long enough to prosper?
That's the hard thing, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I love if you can play it for its back cost. Like if you play the 5 mana for the enchantment, and then you can just try to reveal cards and just start popping out planeswalkers.
That's always the goal, is to like turn 4 or 5 be able to pop out that, and I would have without the counters on board.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
Because it draws a lot of hate when it's out, for sure.
Yeah, makes sense.
Understandably.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, dude. Well, thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Good win, and hopefully catch you online soon.
Yeah, GG's, dude.
Yeah, take care, man. Right on. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. That was a lot of fun. I guess you got a little bit of sort of that deck tech at the end, talking to that gentleman about some cards. Yeah, Ben is still a work in progress. I'm pumped to sort of tweak and tweeze that deck a little bit more. Like I was saying, that deck list is on Moxfield, so feel free to check that out. My name's Graps, Graps. You can look up that page and you can check that out if you want, or you can find that in the links on my YouTube page there. So, I mean, we're coming up to 8 o'clock, so that's probably going to be it for the stream tonight. For any of you that are watching, if this code hasn't been used yet, you're more than welcome to use it. This is for Magic the Gathering, the Arena, Magic Arena. So feel free to pop that code in, claim some packs, or it might just be a singular pack, so claim that pack. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great night. I'll be back on Tuesdays at 6 o'clock EST. New videos every week, new shorts whenever I'm able to. And I hope I can catch you all soon. Thanks for sticking around. Take care. Stay safe. Peace.